Hey guys, this is Regular Joe, and we're at an undisclosed location. And hold on, wait, is it indisclosed or undisclosed? I don't know. Either way, all right. Look, we are gonna fucking do some shit right now. This Porsche right here is my buddy's, and we jacked it up for the winter. We gave it the lift, we gave it the studded tires, and it was juicy. It was lots of fun, and now since the snow is gone and the ice is gone, we're swapping it back. And dude has brought some shit to the table. Not only is his fucking Carrera 4 already nice to begin with, but god damn it, he put some love into the situation. Got serious rubber, brought some serious wheels, and some serious love to a machine. So, here we go. We're gonna swap it all out. We're gonna swap it back to pavement suspension, and yeah, I know that sounds swaggy, but some beautiful shit. So, we're gonna start right now. Well, no, the guy had some love. He obviously he knew what he was looking at. He knew what he was gonna do. God damn it, that's some serious juice right there, okay? I'm gonna put my hand up to it, all right? God, here, I'll put it down to the, that's some tread right there. That's the ass end. That is the ass end, the front end. Did they mic it? Did they make sure the diameters are okay? Are we gonna?
They're in 4%, which is acceptable by Porsche.
It's not gonna tear shit up then?
No.
Okay. That's my only concern. Because these are meaty as fuck, those are still meaty as fuck, and they're the front wheels. So, I mean, good lord. Here we go. We're gonna do it. Alright, this is the 4%, ladies and gentlemen, on the diameter. I'm a bit skeptical, but dude knows more about this than I do, so I'm gonna trust him. And it isn't too much different until you're really just, when you're here, that fucking rear tire is big. So we'll do what we can, see what happens. Hopefully we don't blow up the differential. It'd be kind of goddamn expensive on this bitch, so.
Either wash it before or after.
Okay.
We just gotta get it clean.
Well, we need to pull them out. I mean,
We'll pull it out first and then wash it and then put it back in.
I guess.
And
I mean,
we can pressure wash it with it all apart.
I know, it looks a little strange, huh, guys? You see some goodness here? We're gonna rotate to the back. These are this is all handmade suspension right here. After the fact it was used, they utilized some, is it KYB? No.
No, they're
Koenig? Bilstein. Okay, it's Bilstein inserts, but it is still
seamless chromoly shock tubes.
It's all incredible shit, and so we're gonna pull this out. We gotta swap over on the front end. We swap over the threaded bodies, right?
Yeah, the whole strut.
Okay.
Body.
All right, so that's what we're gonna do. First off, we're gonna go ahead and pull the ABS, get it all out of the way, and pull this strut off and swap it out. And this is the front end. The back end's a whole different story. It's a different mess of shit, so. Alright. No, it's so great, you guys. I'll post a couple of pics. They're crappy pics, but I'll post a couple pics on what this thing looked like set up like this, jacked up with studded tires. It was awesome. You can't stop it in the snow, really. It just keeps going. It's Carrera 4, god damn it. Alright. What is it, 3.6 screaming liters? Yeah. Of just juicy, naturally aspirated, all-wheel drive goodness. Okay, now here's the rear end. And the rear end's a little more complicated. It's gonna be dark. We'll get into that a little bit more later. But, basically, one of the things you have to do when you jack it up this far is the front sway bar has to come off completely. We didn't let it dangle because it just would end up raking snow and scraping ground. And
the front one rubs the drive shaft, the back one rakes the snow.
Oh, okay. So the front one rubs the drive shaft.
Yeah.
All right. Basically, you can't leave the sway bars on when you jack it up this far but the articulation of the suspension allows it. So we're going to be bringing those and putting them back on. And you know, one of the things you're going to see is it's not going to look a whole lot different from this when we're done. Mostly what we're swapping is the bottom half of this handmade strut situation, the threaded body and the mounting point. So you guys will get to see some of that.
Michael's like, hey, I'll take them down and get the tires on tonight for you.
Yeah.
And then they were open long enough for me to get down there and get them put on.
So this is why. It's just because of this juicy goodness. This is the reasoning behind Friday night at the very beginning of spring break to go ahead and do this. Is because this rubber got squeezed onto these wheels. We call him the doctor. We call him the doctor because of the gloves. I know, I'm a dirty fuck. Alright, whatever. Yeah, I guess we cinched it up a little too well. Hey, at least it didn't fall apart, you know what I mean?
Yep.
Now, did you get the Heim joints, or are we just going to say fuck the Heim joints for now?
Those are going to go in later because they're sitting up in Portland in a warehouse right now.
Okay.
We didn't have time to go get those before this.
Alright, now it's kind of hard to explain. I think Jason would be, this guy would be better to explain it. But, a good chunk of this suspension has been switched over to Heim joints from ball joints. For repair value?
It's a lot stiffer usually because the Heim joints are like a bearing, and a lot of suspension has rubber and stuff in it. So with the bearing, the Heim joint, you completely get rid of the rubber, and there's no flex really, unless it's worn out.
Well, now we got to say though, there's a bit of modification to make something like that to happen, right?
Yeah.
It's not just, let's put some fucking Heim joints in here. It's not like that.
No.
Yeah, you gotta at the very least, do some drilling and maybe some relocation of holes and articulating points. Well, not too bad, I guess. What is that, the brake line?
Yep.
So realistically, you think these tires are going to last for the whole year? If you don't do track days?
The whole year, meaning like 2 months or 3 months, yeah.
If you don't do track days?
Yeah.
Alright.
They'll last 4,000 miles or so.
They seem pretty gooey. I left some thumbnail prints, and I think they're going to be permanent until you do a burnout or two at least. Ah. The first one is done. Or out at least. Look at the beauty of that. Here, let me get down on this. See how big my hand is compared to the fucking... Oh, alright. To the mobile. Whoa, that's some bright shit. Mobile part of the strut there. It's not your run-of-the-mill half-inch shaft garbage. That aspect of it is actually down here in the threaded body area, which we'll get to. You guys will see that. But
it's for strength value. I firmly believe this thing could jump some shit that would bend the frame way before it would hurt the suspension. God. I mean, maybe I'm wrong, but I really think it would take some stout hits. So that's where we're going with that.